Good morning, students. Let us start today's online class. Today I am going to take lesson number 38, GK famous poets. Actually, in lesson number 37, already we have studied about the languages of states, regional languages, and in this chapter we have to study about the famous poets. Lines are as read the descriptions and write the poet's name. Use the help box. Help box is given there, and with the help of the help box, you identify first of all the picture, who he is given here, and write the name also. Number 1 is here. He was a classical Sanskrit writer, widely regarded as the greatest poet and dramatist in the Sanskrit language of India. In this picture you are looking here, the man who was sitting on the branch and cutting down to the same branch. So, who he is, you have to find out the name also. His plays and poetry are primarily based on the Vedas. Means he had written Vedas in a Sanskrit. Means his plays and poetry are also related to the Vedas. And students, its answer is Kalidas. Its answer is Kalidas, Kalidas. Number 2 picture in front of you, you have to see whose picture is this. Inscriptions are given here. He was a 7th century Sanskrit prose writer and poet of India. He was the Asthana Kavi in the court of Harshvardhana, King Harshvardhana, and its answer is here Bana Bhatt. Bana Bhatt is the name of this poet. Number 3 I am taking, this is the oldest one, and he had also explained about the Ramchit Manas and 8th century scholar. What is here? He was an 8th century scholar of India, noted for his plays and poetry written in Sanskrit. His poetry and plays were written in Sanskrit. His plays were considered equivalent to the work of Kalidas. Means his works were equally to the Kalidas's work. He was born in Padmapura and Vidarbha in Gondia district of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh border, and its name is here Bhava Bhuti. What is Bhava Bhuti? These options given there in a book, you can take them also. Number 4th I am taking, children. 4th, he was a 4th century Sanskrit poet, means 4th century, and panegyrist and government minister. Panegyrist and government minister. He was an important figure in the court of Gupta emperor, means Samudragupta. Means he was the minister and panegyrist of the government of the Samudragupta, and his name is, what is, Harisena, Harisena. Students, I am taking 5th number. He was an Indian Sanskrit grammarian and author. Means he was an Indian Sanskrit grammarian, means philosopher of the grammar in Sanskrit, and author also. He had written numbers of the composition. He is one of the best known writers in Asian history, and in the Asian history he was well known, and here we have to take he was the greatest means great grandson of Damodara. Means he was the great grandson. Grandson means uh, grandson of the king Damodar, and his name was Dandin, means Dandin. Number sixth picture in front of you, you have to see this one. He was an Indian poet who composed Prithviraj Raso, means this is the famous book Prithviraj Raso, and an epic poem in Braj Bhasha. He had written this one in Braj Bhasha about the life of the Chahmana king Prithviraj Chauhan. Means Chahmana king, and Prithviraj Chauhan was from the Chahmana dynasty, and he was known as, means he is known as a Chahmana king. The poem presents him as a court poet of Prithviraj. So already you know the writer means poet of the Prithviraj Raso is a Chandar Bardai. Is it clear? Number seventh I am taking, children. He was a poet, a scholar, thinker, and a special advisor in the court of Sri Krishna Dev Rai. Means Sri Krishna Dev Rai. And after listening the name of Krishna Dev Rai, the clever and we can hear mocking or satire minister comes in our mind, Tenali Ram. So he was a Telugu poet who hailed from what is now the Andhra Pradesh region, generally known for his wit and humor. Humor means the poems which always make the laughing people, and this is name of Tenali Raman. What is here? Tenali Raman. Last one, eighth number I am taking, children. He was a Sufi musician, poet and scholar from India. He was an iconic figure in the cultural history of South Asia. He was a mystic and a spiritual disciple of Nizamuddin Aulia of Delhi, India, and his name is Amir Khusro. Means what is Amir Khusro? Friends, I am taking continuation lesson number 39 also, and in it modern words I am taking here. Some new words are there just like which we continuously use, and these words help us in a shortest form of any sentence. Just like given below are the meanings of some of the modern words. Choose the correct answer and write it in the blank space. Help box is also given below to assist you. Means there is a help box also in a book. There are some words also given, and those words you have to choose and write in a answer place. Calm down and relax. This is given here. So commonly we use here what is chillax. Calm down and relax. If the word is sentence is coming here, group of words coming, we write here chillax. CHILLAX. Slacks. Number 2, obviously. Obvious. OBVS. Number 3, very expensive clothing or jewelry. Bling. What is here? Very expensive clothing or jewelry. We write here in short form bling, BLING. Number 4, a tight fitted stretchable trouser for women. What is jeggings? We use here common words jeggings, GEJEGGINS, jeggings. Number 5, a person whose diet consists only or principally of locally grown or produced food, means everything is in a local. So what is locavore? We use here locavore. Locavore. Number 6, a person who is not conversant means conversant with a particular activity or skill. We use here what is muggle. Sixth number, a person who is not conversant with a particular activity or skill, that is here muggle. We use here word muggle. Used, number 7th, used to express surprise, excitement, disbelief, etc. We write here OMG, oh my god. Number 8th, a person in their teens or 20s who has an aptitude for computers and the internet. So, what is a screenager? We use here screenager, SCREENAGER. Number 9th, avid or frequent users of the social media application Twitter. So, what is here? Twitterati. We use here Twitterati. Number 10th, to reuse in such a way so as to create a product of a higher quality or value than the original. So, what is here? We use here upcycle. Number 11th, used to express elation, enthusiasm or triumph. In such conditions, what do we use here? Woot. Used to express elations, enthusiasm or triumph, we use here woot, WOOT. Number 12th, very excited or full of energy. In these words, we use here crunk, CRUNK. So, students, I am sending also these answers. Pictures I am sending. So, you have to complete very properly in your note, in your book, because everything for writing means for writing everything, space is provided in a book already. So, you have not to write here and there, write in a book properly. Okay, students, we will meet you in next lecture. Till then, goodbye.